I see in this right. Starting 2 freshmen.
Okay, welcome to a new season of Warrior Basketball. The Marion Warriors tonight take on the Southeast Saline Trojans. Welcome to everybody watching live on mctv20live on YouTube, and also those that are tuning into the game later as they're recorded. Pre-game sponsor tonight is Central National Bank. We're broadcasting from the Landing Area Pharmacy broadcast booth. Our first quarter sponsors are Eagle Communications, Prairie Land Partners, and Marion National Bank. Coach, welcome back for another season.
Yeah, I read a little bit about Southeast Saline. Flax is in his second year as a coach. They lost some of their scores from last year. He said it'll be different this year. He said last year he came from, I think, from Marymount, and he said he's tried to get the kids doing too much. He said they're going to pare it way down, and they're going to do a lot of substituting, running, looking a lot like the girls. I think they're going to be a lot of.
Well, and you got a whole
but maybe not right now, but eventually they're going to do a lot of pressing.
Whole new look for your Warriors this year.
Oh, yeah.
Only one person on the floor saw any real varsity time last year, and that's Jackson Tracy. He's got the ball in his hands right now. One of the lone seniors. There's only 2 seniors here on this Warrior team. Ooh, going to get Jackson for a travel. The rest of this starting lineup with Braden Mercer, Bryce Murmas, and Seth Lanning are 3 juniors that saw a lot of JV action last year, but not a lot of varsity time. Luke Dawson rounds out the starting 5 for the Warriors.
Well, if I see this roster right, they're starting 2 freshmen.
Well, I didn't remember hear him saying freshmen when they announced the starting lineups, but it sure could be.
Well, I'm just saying that's
I wasn't based on numbers.
I wasn't listening that close either. But you're right. We only got 1 person out there, and I don't think Jackson started.
Well, no, he did not start. He was kind of that sixth man.
He got a lot of playing
time.
Yeah, bunches of playing time. So I'll be curious to see what we got.
Warriors came out that opening defensive possession. We started in a 1-3-1 zone.
Where are we going to get our scoring from? I guess that's.
You know, I thought about this as we were talking to I think Jackson's going to have to score. I think the other place you're going to hopefully see it from, Seth Lanning can hit the 3. Last year on JV, he hit quite a few of those. Mercer's going to be the one if you get it off the dribble. If we're going to get any points off the dribble, it's going to come from Mercer.
Okay.
Murmas is big and not big in weight-wise, but he's tall, so hopefully he's going to pick up some rebounds.
Didn't block off there.
No block. Second three-pointer on the way. Cole barely dries iron. Mercer with the rebound. I'm going to get tongue-tied this year. Mercer and Murmas. Oh, way to be aggressive and pass the ball up front. Little high there for Murmas. And then coming off the bench, you're going to have Bert Harshman, Campbell Winter, and I'm not throwing this there, and I'll look it up here just for a second.
I don't think, well, Caden Wilhelm, I think, 21.
Is that Caden? Yes, it is Caden Wilhelm.
Yeah. Freshman.
Yeah. I think Caden's probably here in case some of the starters get into some foul trouble.
It could be.
Because
we don't have
a lot of height in our.
We don't have a lot of kids.
No, we were talking about that with some parents before the games tonight. Marion all around winter sports are a little bit down this year on numbers.
Well,
15 out for guys basketball, 15 out for girls basketball, and 7 out for wrestling.
Most of those classes up there only average 12 to 15 boys in class.
Yep.
So we just don't have very many boys in high school, period.
Yeah, but even on the girls' sports, we don't have a lot out.
Yeah, there's about twice as many girls in high school as there are boys.
So Southeast hits one of their free throws here. 1-0 Trojans.
It's going to take a while for us to kind of figure out what's going on.
Hits a three-pointer. That's a Case & Sons three-pointer for Mercer from the top of the key.
By the way, that pregame was brought to you by Central National Bank. What little bit there was.
Mercer's playing the bottom end on that 1-3-1. If he's playing it right, he is going to be a tired puppy by the end of the night.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, I thought that would have been a travel, but didn't quite get the box out on the rebound.
We got to be a little more aggressive blocking off the boards.
Tracy's got the ball in the front court. Tie ball game right now, 3-3.
This team is not blessed with a lot of scoring, so we're going to have to play great defense and rebound the heck out of
Nice
things.
move by Mercer. He's going to get that one to drop. Nice little, about 6-7 foot jumper there in the lane. Warriors up 5-3. Baseline. Well, Mercer made a mistake and got lucky. He left his feet, but the Trojan traveled on the way around him, so he needs to learn not to jump at those guys in the corner. Up the Lanning, push the ball to the middle. Mercer clear up to Dawson. Back to Mercer. Pass to Lanning. Oh, boy, he should have taken that shot.
Yeah.
Well, Southeast had somebody check in, and who's not even on their roster, so I'm not sure how to read their entire. Oh,
no, I don't either.
Oh, you know what? You were looking at the girls when you marked those starters.
Oh, okay.
That makes more sense. So freshman did just check in though for Southeast.
22.
Yep. Tracy gets his own rebound. Second chance points there.
Yeah, we're not blessed with height. I don't think we're blessed with great shooters. So I think we're going to have to make our bread and butter on the defensive end and on the rebounds. Oh, that's just too easy there. You can't step aside and let that guy just go right around you. Cut him off. Take the charge.
Up the floor, guys.
My gosh, is that the second time he's slipped?
Yes. He's checking his shoes right now.
Checking in for Southeast is 35, Eli Sawyer.
He should have just taken it, kept going. He was in front of the guy, kind of like you said during the girls' game. If they're not in front of you, you keep
I'm
going.
even, I'm leaving. We're playing behind the post, and that's going to kill us pretty soon. Right there, foul. You can't play behind them if you don't want him to get the ball.
That's what Terry's telling him right now, is he needs to front that guy. Harshman going to check in here for Murmas. Warriors have gone to a 2-3 instead of that 1-3-1 they started out in.
You know, and Burt didn't even play last year.
Right. And then
he had some surgery or something.
He had shoulder.
Labrum. Shoulder surgery.
Mm-hmm. He played his freshman year.
My gosh. You can't sit there and just let those guys get rebounds on you like that.
I think he's going to call that one on Mercer, I believe.
Really?
Yep. Call Mercer on that.
Marion Mercer, his second, first, third team foul.
It's 2 for Mercer.
Luke is very lucky because I thought he was the one who got him from behind, but that's okay because that would have made two on him already.
Well, that's 2 on Mercer though.
Oh, it is.
Southeast is number 3.
Murmas is going to check in for Mercer.
Number 20, Bryce Murmas.
3 team fouls for the Warriors and none for the
And
Trojans.
I don't think Winter played much last year. He had a finger problem, and he had
and late in the season.
He found it. Yeah, late. It was really late in the season, wasn't it? Yeah.
He played. I know before Christmas he got to play quite a bit, and then right idea. Boy, they got the ball at the floor, just couldn't quite control it at the end. He a lot of his JV minutes up through probably about January, and then
they're don't have much experience, hardly any experience at all.
Offensive rebound.
That's just want to. You can tell Terry's upset. Blocking out is just in your mind. You just got to say, I'm going to be tough enough
and get on it.
I'm going to be tough enough to keep them off the boards. It takes a lot of work. You can't just stand around and do it. That's for sure. We got a Tampa State Bank timeout. Our first quarter sponsors are Eagle Communication, Prairie Land Partners, and Marion National Bank. We're broadcasting from the Landing. The broadcast area sponsor is Landing Pharmacy, Timeout sponsors, Tampa State Bank. Case & Son is the 3-point sponsor.
So we are 2:40 to go in this opening period. Marion down 7-8 right now. On the floor for the Warriors, the only scorer on the floor right now is Jackson Tracy. Everybody else has not been held scoreless so far. The other points for the Warriors come from Braden Mercer, who's on the bench right now with some foul trouble.
Oh, he had an opening. All you had to do is turn around and go to basket.
Spin the other way. Well, nice pickup by Dawson. We can't quite get the rebound, or the second chance. Well, not even the second chance. Couldn't get the basket to fall. Good ball movement by the Trojans.
Oh, yeah. Wide open. Well, we're not blocking out. We're just running underneath the basket.
Yep.
Turn around. Find somebody.
I think, I don't know this for sure, but I'm going to take a wild guess that I believe out of Southeast 10 points, at least 6, if not 8 of them have come off second chance.
And we got another Tampa State Bank timeout. Coach has got to get something figured out. I mean, we're getting killed on the offensive boards. Absolutely. And that, like I said,
yeah, Southeast is having their way.
But rebounding and defense is just want to. That's all it is. Sometimes you're born to be a shooter, and sometimes you can't shoot worth a lick like I did. But, you know, you can always play hard and block out and rebound. That's a couple things you have under your control.
Yeah. Well, tonight, I think the cameras are trained on them right now. The Warrior cheerleaders tonight are in the Christmas spirit, wearing their Christmas sweaters. I wasn't going to call them ugly sweaters because I haven't seen them up close enough to see if they're ugly sweaters. They're just Christmas sweaters. So also at halftime tonight, we'll leave the cameras running because the dance team is going to have a performance at halftime.
Hot diggity.
New dance team this year. They performed, I think, 3 or 4 home football games and did a pretty good job. I was pretty impressed for a first-year squad how much they really looked good. So we'll see how they perform tonight. Well, what was a 1-point lead here just a couple minutes ago is now a 5-point deficit for the Warriors. Oh, loose ball. Warriors just did not get to it.
Oh my gosh.
Brian Banks.
Oh. That was a pass right to the purple going in for the layup. Seth Lanning up, whoop. Was pushing the ball before, got it knocked away from behind. Dawson's gonna get called for the foul. They're gonna call it on the floor though. It's gonna be Dawson's second.
Foul ball number 24, Marion Dawson, second personal.
Mercer's gonna check back in.
The game for Marion is 33, Braden Mercer, and for Southeast is 2, Seth Eklund.
Yeah, we are really hurting for numbers.
Yes. Parchman checks it out. I'm trying to think who.
Go all the way at the basket.
And got a foul called there.
There you go.
Dawson on the drive. Put the ball on the floor.
That's a good aggressive.
Foul call number 10 of Southeast, Brian Banks, his first personal, first team foul.
Tracy will inbound the ball. Ooh, nice cut. Lanning didn't quite have it, but that was a nice cut to get open. Oh, take it up. Mercer with the rebound. He's going to get fouled. That is going to be the second team foul here on the Southeast.
22 to Southeast.
31 seconds to go in this first quarter.
Personal second team foul. Entering the game for Marion, number 13, Campbell Winter.
Winter's going to check in. That's
for Southeast is number 12, Aaron Kitchener.
I think that's a little, well, I take that back. They only played 2 quarters of ball earlier tonight, so the guys coming off the bench will have 4 full quarters. I say it's a little strange to put somebody in with 31 seconds to go and lose a quarter over 31 seconds, but I think he's got them to burn. So Winter checks into the game for Dawson. Marion gets a basket, so 7-point lead here by the Trojans. 14 seconds. Jackson Tracy with a steal underneath, pushing up the floor. Up to Mercer. Back out to Murmas. Murmas pops a 3, gonna be short. Nice.
Oh, nice.
Nice save by Winter. Way to go after the ball.
All right. Hey.
First quarter's here in the books. 7-point lead for the Trojans, 16-9.
16-9. And that is your quarterly report brought to you by St. Luke Hospital. I don't know how that was.
Four fouls for the Warriors, 2 fouls for the Southeast. Nobody really on either team. Mercer, I think, has the most points of any player on the floor. I can't see all of Southeast scoring, but I don't believe anybody has more than that on their club either. So, Warriors just got to take care of the ball and get the rebounds. Box out.
Yeah,
on the defensive end, get a butt on them.
Second chance points and turnovers probably has led to their being behind. But again, it's just, got to work hard on the boards. You just got to do that. There's not a team on the world that doesn't work hard at rebounding. You got to do that. You got to play hard defense and rebound. That'll keep you in a lot of ball games. If you don't believe me, just watch K-State's basketball team.
Oh man,
they can't score.
They cannot
but
score.
They can play pretty good defense.
And this year they are not a scoring machine.
Last year they wasn't a scoring machine either. They could go on droughts like you wouldn't believe.
When Wade wasn't there, they sure had scoring droughts.
Yeah.
Wade at least created a little bit. There we go. Good defensive play.
Oh no.
It's Marion ball. It was kicked by Southeast.
He actually kicked it?
Yeah.
Or did it just hit his foot?
No, I think his foot was in motion.
Okay.
We'll say that.
Just because it hits somebody's foot does not mean.
Nice move by Mercer. Cut to the middle. Got the pass in the middle of the floor, right where on the press break he was supposed to. Took the length of the rest of the floor. Nice little up and in. Cuts this lead to 5. Unless you got a really great 3-point shooting team, let them make that pass clear across court all day long. Oh, I'll rebound again. Lost the rebound there.
That's just too easy getting points that way.
Tracy with the ball, push up to Lanning. Lanning with the move to the basket. Little fadeaway, gets it to fall. He saw a lot of that last year from our varsity last year, so I think he's where he learned to shoot that little shot.
Well, you got to be aggressive. You can't. These guys are going to play tough man-to-man in your face.
Yep.
You got to take them to the hole. Make them foul you. Do something.
Nice little move there to get a open shot for Southeast, but doesn't even draw iron. Got a rebound there finally. Murms pulled one down.
Yeah. We didn't block anybody out.
We didn't block anybody out. There wasn't a chance for Southeast to get that rebound.
Bryant Banks.
Way to push it up on the other end. Yeah, there's a foul. Lanning needs to learn to go ahead and take that one right on up when he's in motion.
20 to Southeast. Eli Harris.
I used to tell my girls,
Personal third team
look
foul.
where pressure comes from. That guy came across the lane. If he'd looked across, Dawson was wide open for a layup.
Reading and 5 Jackson Red
Don't know if he could have got the ball to him or not, though, but I think he could have.
Lanning checks out. Harshman checks in. We put the shot, Marion Warriors put the shot up there, but had no rebounding support. There was not a white jersey in the lane. Conversely, 3 white jerseys there, and we could not manage
Go
to
after the rebound. That's what you got to do. Go after it. Unfortunately, that's our guy with 2 fouls going after it.
Yeah. Lucky they didn't call him for a walk there.
Yeah,
Harshman puts up a shot. Can't quite get it to fall. He did follow his shot, though. Nice way to seriously go in after the rebound. That was a good aggressive move. A little late to get in. I mean, he didn't have a shot to get it, but at least he was going after it. Warriors need to work on their position and rebounding on that defensive end. Murmas, Jackson Tracy gets the ball into Murmas, gets the ball back to Tracy. Tracy's bringing it up the floor. Need to see a little more movement here out of the Warriors club. Well, that was a very late call. I didn't know if that call was ever going to come there.
I think if the shot had gone in, they wouldn't have called it. I think they was waiting to see if the shot went in. I do. I don't know why, but
little push trip happening there. Mercer's going to go to the line for 2 here. Fouls finally draw even at 4 apiece here. Mercer hits the first one. Gives him 8 points on the night. I see Southeast does have a player, number 20, who does have 9. So one person on the floor has more than Mercer right now. So on the floor for the Warriors, you got Dawson, Harshman, Mercer, Murmas. Oh, Harshman's. Oh. Well, Harshman was fighting for position.
Yeah, they need to make sure Mercer touches the ball every time down the floor and play off of him. Because they're going to start watching him. That's going to leave somebody else open.
Well, you wanted somebody to be aggressive. Harshman's come out, and he's been pretty aggressive here in these minutes he's getting. Going after some of the loose balls. Oh, nice hit, nice tip, nice tip. Keep going after it.
Go after it.
Just as much your ball as it is theirs.
Got to stay on the ground. Got to stay on the floor.
Yep.
That's 3.
3 on Mercer. Yeah. Coach is going to have to pull him out here. Just send Tracy back in to take his place.
Now I don't know where they're going to get their offense. Somebody else is going to have to step up.
Southeast hits the front end.
Next man up.
(14-21) your game. 4:05 left second quarter. And can't get the second one to fall. You're actually going to get a foul here called. Give me over the back on number 4. I think number 4 is going to call on his number 4. Yep, number 4, Murmas. Got the position there and got him to go over the back. Second team foul. Second personal foul on 4, 15 foul. Tell you what, they just need to go set a screen for that guy that's got the ball.
Get out of the lane, Bert.
Oh. Winner's going to check back in for, I don't know who. Harsh.
I'm going to say, maybe we're going to play with 6.
We're going to play with 6.
Maybe we can get an offensive rebound if we got 6 players.
I don't care if you put 8 out there. If you don't box out, you're not going to get them. So, Warriors sitting here with, errant pass by Southeast. Going to get the ball back. Currently on the floor, Tracy.
I'll tell you what, if we just block out and rebound, got a Tampa State Bank timeout. Southeast isn't that good. They have to work. They have to work for their. But they tell you what, they hit the offensive boards hard.
Yep.
And that's just effort.
Well, like I said, I'll keep track of it in the second half to see what the stats show in the second half. But here in the first half, out of that 21 points, at least half of them are second chance points. At least half.
Oh yeah.
Maybe I'm betting even a few more than that. So.
I mean, it's just a matter of them wanting it worse than we did. You know, they want the ball. They don't care if they foul going after it.
Nope. Well, I think
to be honest with you, we maybe got to can't be quite as aggressive because of the number of people we got sitting on the bench over there. But
I was gonna say, you look at their bench, and based on the shirts that are off, they've played 4 off the bench, so they can afford to be a little more aggressive. We're a lot shallower on the team, so you can't be as aggressive. You can still be aggressive. You just got to play it a little different. Lanning's got the ball, brings it up. Winter. Back to Lanning. Gonna call travel on Lanning.
Checking in for Marion, number 14, Burton Harshman.
Harshman's back in for Winter. Good tight defense there by a combination
stay with it.
Murmas and Lanning. Tracy got over and got baseline position.
Jackson Brevhart.
Southeast jumped back up in the lane. Quick one up to Murmas. Should have taken one more dribble there. He was anticipating the
20, Eli Harris.
shot that was coming from the defender. (14-23) your score. 3-pointer on the way from the corner. Gonna call Southeast on that foul.
We'll take it. I just think it was 2 people going for the ball.
Number 10 of Southeast, Brian Banks, his second personal.
He might have gained an advantage by kind of hitting him in the bag, but I know. Not too sure.
And down to Murmas, up to Lanning. Cutting by Dawson, can't hang on to the pass. Three-pointer on the way from the far wing.
Brian Banks, 3-point basket.
14-26. Up to Tracy, out to Dawson.
Go to the basket.
Gets the ball stripped.
Well,
Eli Sawyer.
unfortunately, right now, what they're doing is they're making people handle the ball that's not used to handling the ball.
Yep.
They've got probably 2 pretty good ball handlers out there. Of course, I don't know about Burt because he hasn't played that much, but
I don't think Burt's strong suit is ball handling. Nice little move to get himself a shot in the lane.
Yep.
Checking in for Marion, number 13, Campbell.
One of those things where a little more experience, you learn to jump back into that defender. Try to draw the foul if you know you're going to get the ball swatted. 50 seconds to go here in this first half. Traveling call in Southeast. Warriors going to get the ball back here.
Checking in for Marion, 33, Braden Mercer.
Mercer's checking back in.
Number 14, Chase
The
Pogue.
golden question.
Also checking in for
Gonna
Southeast,
roll the dice.
They're rolling the dice.
Hopefully he doesn't pick up a charging foul.
Well, that's what you don't want to have happen here, is trying to be too aggressive to pick up some points and pick up an offensive. Holy smoly. Nice, fast.
Flagrant. Is that a flagrant one?
Well, if he'd have put a hand on him, it probably should have been.
I think he just
It was a tripping.
It was a trip.
Southeast, Chase Pogue, his first personal 7.
Didn't hurt any less from Mercer's standpoint. That was a good run at the basket by Mercer, pass from Lanning. First free throw up. Oh, can't get quite to go in.
Ah.
Dawson knocks it out of bounds. Southeast. Winner getting ready to check back in here. Lanning gonna go.
No, I
Nope,
think it's
nope.
going to be Mercer.
Mercer.
He's subbing offense and defense, I think, right now. If he
Yeah,
gets a chance. Mercer says,
Yeah, look at both knees, saying he's
Yeah.
got strawberries on both knees after
and his
that.
hip, I think.
Southeast going to call a timeout here.
We're going to take Tampa State Bank timeout. While we do, let's look at our
Second
Warrior
quarter-
sponsors.
Oh, Warrior sponsors. Gambino's Pizza, Marion Auto Supply, and Security First Title. Second quarter sponsors, Triple R Hauling, Shelter Insurance, and Heary Real Estate.
Okay.
See several.
Well, right
Oh.
now, I think they can play through Mercer. You always kind of got to have that person you can kind of play through. But when he's on the bench, I don't know where our points can come from. I'm not so sure that. How many points did you say he had? 9, 8,
9.
9,
9.
9 of our 14.
14. Mm-hmm.
Jackson's got 2 I know of.
Yep.
Seth has 2.
Jackson 2 and Seth 2. So that's
And,
4. So somebody else has 1. I think it's Murmus had a free throw,
Okay.
I believe. Long three-pointer.
Hey, good block
Jackson
out.
got a block out and a rebound. 5 seconds. Campbell's going to chase it down in the corner.
Shoot it.
Get the shot up. Get the shot up. No, not going to get it.
Got to learn to dribble with his right hand. Dribble right through with his left hand right in front of the guy. Okay. This is, well, we're not going to stay on.
No, we're not going to stay on, but we do want to leave the camera and the sound on
There
for
is-
the halftime. The Warrior, Lady, I'm not sure what they're calling themselves. The Lady
The,
Warrior dance team is going to be performing here at halftime.
Score,
Welcome to the middle of the court.
the score at halftime is Southeast Saline 28 and Marion 14. And that's your quarterly report brought to you by St. Luke Hospital. Okay, welcome back.
33, Braden Mercer.
We're going to have the, well, I'm not sure, but I think they're going to, the same starters, the same people that started the ball game will be out there.
What Jeremiah just said is both teams are starting the same 5.
Before I forget it, who is coaching the dance team or whatever that was?
Lauren.
Okay.
Lauren.
Okay, Lauren. Okay.
I'll think of the last name here in just a second.
Now they did a pretty good job. She was over there doing the same thing they were. I was watching her as much as I was watching them.
She is one of the coaches for there's a new dance studio here in town that operates down at the community center, and she's one of the, nice take there by Mercer. He's going to get a foul call on the Trojans.
I think we got 2 offensive rebounds there, Darren.
First team foul.
Yes,
Wayland.
Wayland.
Okay, thank you.
She's actually, her husband live on a ranch just over into Chase County, I believe I heard him say. So, and Renee Ham is her assistant.
Okay.
And then Renee and Lauren are taking over. They are also the cheerleading sponsors here
the cheerleader sponsors, huh?
Yes, that's correct. They are now the cheerleading sponsors here for basketball.
Foul call number 33 of Marion Braden Mercer, his 4th personal, first team foul.
How did he pick up that?
I don't know. We were talking and I missed it.
Man, that's just tough luck there.
Well, that was on the offensive end too.
Yeah, it must have been on a
rebound.
Yeah.
Lanning picks up a rebound. He's going to push it up to Harshman. Harshman gets a shot off. Doesn't draw iron. Really no chance at a rebound there. Nice little pass. Going to get Murmas on the backside.
You know, Luke has just got to get more physical in there. He's letting those guys push him around. He's out of position. They just passed that ball right by him. He has got to work a little harder. And you know, obviously there's nobody on the bench can take his place, but man.
Bryant Banks shooting the free throws for Southeast. Hits the first one, misses the second one. Tracy gets a rebound. Compared to the first half, Southeast has fairly balanced scoring. They got 2 players on the floor right now with 8 and 1 with 9. Dawson turns, gets a nice look, can't quite.
Nice hustle.
Nice hustle on that play
trying to save that ball.
By Tracy to keep it back inbounds, and Murmas almost to save it again. Unfortunately, went off Lanning's hand.
Yeah.
29-15 here, the Warriors trailing in this third quarter. Nice little shot. 8-footer, not really contested. Lanning's going to bring the ball up. Knocked out of bounds by the Trojans. He's going to stay with the Warriors. 6.5 to go.
They do a good job. It's just like the Southeast girls were doing. They get out in the passing lanes.
They do. They get in the passing lanes.
Man, we've got to backdoor them or do something. Loosen them up. They're just out there, and we can't do anything about it.
Harshman cut in. Lanning passed out.
Zigging and a zagging.
And they're not on the same zigzag page.
Yeah, they're not zigging and zagging together.
Yeah.
Well, that happens.
Long three-pointer here.
That happens with good defense. Nice rebound.
Dawson cleared the board on that one.
He needs to be more. Oh, he needs to be more aggressive with doing that a little more often.
Nice entry pass there. Tracy just couldn't quite bring it down. Tracy was cutting across the lane. Long three-pointer on the way by Southeast.
Oh my gosh.
No rebounding.
No
for the
backside rebound
Warriors.
at all. No block out, no backside rebound.
Oh man. Dawson had his hands on that pass.
He did a good, yeah. He
He
fronted
tipped
the
it.
guy.
He tipped it. He just couldn't get it
just
tipped to
couldn't quite
himself.
control it.
Yep. Ooh, had Dawson flashing in the
Yep.
basket. Just couldn't get quite his head snapped around fast enough to get him.
Got a Tampa State Bank timeout by the Warriors.
Coach is going to call a 30-second here.
Yeah, he kind of had to. He's got to settle them down just a little bit. They're just getting a little bit, their heads are getting down a little bit. Having trouble handling the ball. Just got to relax a little bit and play basketball. Got to remember it's still just a game. But you always like to win. Like somebody says, I had a lot more fun winning than I did losing.
And well, we got a little break here. I'll mention the cheerleaders tonight. We got Emma Soya, Preston Snyder. Now I'm losing it. Amy Packman, Tristan Williams, Arwen Fay, Bryn Murmis, Megan Neufeld, and Hannah Mae Stubenhofer are our basketball cheerleaders for this evening. I think that's the squad for the entire year, I believe. But
Okay.
Campbell Winter's going to check
Campbell Winters
in.
coming in for
Bryce Murmis is going to take a seat. Braden Mercer checks back in with 4 fouls.
I saw that.
See how long he's going to last it out. You know, they did that to Megan one time last year. She came back in, checked into the third quarter with 4 fouls with right away. In fact, I think she started the second half. She actually played the whole second half without picking up number 5.
Oh, there it is.
There it was. Oh, boy.
On 33, Marion Braden Mercer, his 5th personal, 3rd team foul.
He just got caught in the wrong position.
Checking in for Marion, number 20, Bryce Murmis. Southeast, number 35.
Well, it's time for somebody else to step up. Can't have one guy. Of course, it's nice to have that guy to play through.
Yeah. You know, we saw that last year with the Warriors. You know, there was one primary scorer all season.
High low. Wow.
But there was times when, you know, there was other games that somebody else stepped up and had the high-scoring game. Jackson Trace going to bring the ball up. Luke in the corner. Oop.
He needs to give that to the guards. He's not a ball handler.
Bryce is going to get called for that body check foul. Transition, that's going to be his second foul. 4th team foul on the Warriors here in the second half.
Southeast is 4, Tyler Breed.
There's a good some D. You had not only good, wow. Okay, that was just great hustle by Southeast.
Yep, just got out hustled. Number 30 is a freshman.
It wasn't it 22 that saved it into it?
Yeah.
That's a freshman.
And 22 is a freshman.
So it was a nice freshman to freshman save and
Yep.
right up and in. right idea. Landon made a no-look pass there. Off the hands of Southeast out of bounds, so Warriors are maintaining possession. Harshman going to check back in here for Lanning. Up top to Dawson. Luke makes a move, takes it to the hole, gonna get the and one. Nice move.
That was a great move. That was a great move.
Very aggressive, good move. He got ahead of him and took it. He didn't hesitate once he got behind. Long fight for the rebound. No foul. Nice movement by the Southeast Saline there to get the ball all the way around.
Go the other way.
You get number 10 there on the foul. It's going to pick up his third personal foul, fourth team foul for the Trojans.
Marion has 2 or 3 players that need to learn to dribble with both hands.
You know, that's a. I see that as a common problem in not only in our high school levels, all levels of the high school, but even watching some of the middle school teams right now. I don't think they've had enough skill work as younger kids in grade school to develop both hands. But really need to work on. Nice off the glass for Tracy.
The bank is open. That's a pretty easy drill, though. All you get
It is. It just needs to be something that needs to be worked on.
Get the guards and say your pre-practice warm-up is take 2 basketballs and dribble them.
Well, and you know, I say that a little bit because Jason Hett is AD has started the junior Warrior program now on Sunday afternoons. They're there for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, using some of the high schoolers as helpers, but they're starting to. I think he said they had 58 elementary kids there the last couple Sundays, so. Trying to start developing
some of that. You can have fun. You can have free throw contests.
Yeah.
You can have dribbling relays. You know, all
trying to start
a
lot of those skill builds early in the grade school to develop, you know, the program 10, 12 years down the road.
We haven't had any of that since.
Oh man!
Since I quit coaching girls basketball, we used to have that every Saturday. Augie and I used to do it. Years and years and years ago.
Megan's come home a couple times and says, you know, the other reason for doing it is to get some of the kids interested, so that you know they see these high school players out here, and there's some, you know, cross interest. Megan's come home and said, you know, some of the younger girls and boys around town now know who she is when they're out in town. So.
Oh, it's great that they get to meet the high school players, kind of get to know them on a personal basis.
Yep.
Oh.
No, I have to walk.
I'm going to say, a little walk on the boardwalk there.
Oop. Right idea, just threw it right into the passing lane. Foul's going to be on Winter. Going to be his first. 15 foul, minute 46 to go in this third period. Winter's going to check out.
You got to learn to pivot and dribble back with his right hand.
Lanning, Harshman, Dawson, Murmas. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Murmas and Tracy on the floor. Nice steal by Harshman. Great anticipation. Used the left hand. Oh, can't quite get the finish. Used the left hand there to knock that steal away. It was a real good steal.
Yeah. Great play.
Nice box out, too. Oh, a little too far for him. Ooh. Don't take that on, Bert. You're not going to win against that goal the goal stand-in down there.
We may have to readjust the make sure that hasn't been
knocked loose.
Not crooked.
He hit it pretty good.
Yeah.
So Harshman with a couple real good hustle plays here.
That was a good look forward. Just need to put a little air under the ball, just a little bit. I'd like to see our guys close out without jumping in the air.
Yep. Actually, they got Mercer in trouble on a couple of his fouls tonight.
Yeah. We'll see a team that's really, really good at closing out in the tournament. That's Berean.
Yes. Oh, nice slice through the defense. Just couldn't keep it in his hand long enough to get the shot. Dawson's going to get called for the foul here. Yes, he reached over. I don't care how much he goes and argues with the ref. He's not going to. It wasn't that ref that made the call, so.
He'll see it on film. Brought his arm straight down.
Yeah, he did. He brought his arm down. That's going to be Dawson's third personal. 6-team foul. Hits the front end. Winter checking back in. Harshman going to check out. No, Dawson's going to check out here. Shots up. Ooh. Long tip out back to Southeast. Still no box out rebound. Backside of the rim. Goalpost. Marion ball. 34 seconds left to go here in this third period. Third quarter sponsors: MHS Pack, Marion County Ace Hardware, and Carlson Grocery.
Up. Pass it up.
Push it up the floor here. Oop. Got it over the timeline and then double team, turned over. Easy layup for the Trojans. Into Murmas. Not exactly the ball handler you want to bring it up the floor, but
well,
Tracy.
All right, into the fourth quarter. See Southeast Saline 40 and Marion 19. So we got 5 team fouls on Southeast Saline, 6 on Marion. We got 2 timeouts left. They got 3. We've got 1 guy already gone and another guy with 3. Luke have 3.
Yep. Southeast.
It's going to be a tough road to get back in this thing. We're down by 21. I just don't know where our points are going to come from. We're having trouble handling the ball.
We have had some good luck pushing, but we haven't been able to finish when we push.
I think this team is going to get a lot better. Like we said to start, none of these guys played together. I guess some of them played together in JV, but I don't really count that as experience because the varsity game speeds up a little bit. It's a little faster than JV is.
And I think that's, we talked about that at the end of the girls' game too. Yeah, this is a 2 Warrior teams this year, both on the ladies and the guys' side, that don't have a lot of varsity court time experience to help them through this early season.
I can see we've got 4 or 5 kids out there that's pretty athletic, but still got to find somebody to put the ball in the hole besides the one guy. And that'll be pretty easy to stop. And they might just well learn to handle this pressure because it looks to me like everybody's going to pressure them like full court. They see this game.
Yep. And the same thing with the girls.
Yep. They might as well get used to it.
Until you can prove that they can handle it, it's going to happen.
At some point in time, everybody's going to full court press them. It may not be the whole game. It may be just after made free throws and stuff like that, but definitely going to be there.
Not a great pass to try to make through the middle of the floor. And the turnover for the Warriors. Nice anticipation by Harshman. Just didn't quite get out there far enough. There's a
nice block out
box
there.
out there. Tracy gets the foul. That's going to be the 16 foul for Southeast. Next one they'll be shooting.
And I know Coach Edwards will work on this because he'll see in the film these guys are turning around and taking a step toward the rim and saying to take a step back. That gives them more area to rebound defensively. Once they start doing that, then they'll get more defensive rebounds. There'll be more to it.
Lanning's going to go to the line here for a 1-and-1.
Foul number 3 is Southeast heading to his first personal 17th foul.
You know, the sad thing is we're not deep enough to probably even press to much extent, unless we're in awful good shape.
Oh. Lanning's rolls around the rim, comes back out. Good ball movement here by the Trojans. Pass up the floor. Winter's got a shot. Leaves it a little short. Dawson is there to try to.
All right, nice fight. Get after it.
Ball possession to Southeast.
Get a little physical.
For Marion, number 14, Harshman.
Harshman's going to check in for Lanning. He's going to take a little breather. 6:10 to go in this ball game. 19-42. Three-pointer on the way. Off the rim. Dawson with the rebound. Up to Tracy. To the corner to Harshman. He's going to take a three-point look. Oh, off the rim. Nice look. He was open. Oh, that was a travel there. That's a travel there.
Foul number 14 is Marion Burton Harshman, his second personal 17th foul.
One shot here. It's going to go down. 19-45. Up to Harshman, way up the floor to Dawson, off the hands of Southeast. Just to stay Marion ball. At least they're looking up the floor at this point.
Yeah.
Checking in for Southeast, number 35, Eli Sawyer.
Dawson got a shot off. It was contested.
Yep, playing behind him. Boom.
Eli Sawyer.
Southeast is being aggressiveness on the offensive end. Behind them is not a great place to be.
No, but their aggressive defense sure helps out their offense. Can't shy away from contact. Make them foul you. Okay.
Marion ball. Nobody had great position on that. Southeast tipped it out of bounds.
Number 30, Drake Augustine. Number 3 for Marion, Seth Manning.
Manning going to check back in. Winter's going to head out.
Southeast has to go to SE Saline tomorrow night to play.
Really?
Yep. I saw it on El Saline's schedule. Their first game was Saturday against Southeast. And I asked somebody here tonight. They go, "Yep, we got a game tomorrow night at El Saline."
Wow.
Called a full timeout.
Two games back to back. We got a Tampa State Bank timeout.
That is unique scheduling.
Fourth quarter sponsor is Marion Dine Fixture, Edward Jones Investment, and Ludwig Truck Line. Our Warrior sponsors are Gambino Pizza, Marion Auto Supply, and Security First Title Company. And there we go. We're done. Thanks, people. Couldn't do this without you. And for you people that are listening and maybe didn't know, when you're at home and we're having home games and a few away games, you want to go to YouTube and go into mctv20live. You can sit at home and watch the ball game on your computer.
And you can turn the volume off and not have to
turn the
listen to us.
volume off and watch the game and
Guaranteed, they have a camera on the scoreboard, so we don't have to be calling the scores out either.
So anyway, if you can't make it live here, you can watch it live at home, or you can watch it again
right off the mctv20.com
on
or
Sundays,
the archive
Sunday night,
games, and then on Eagle Channel 20.
Oh yeah,
there'll be replays of the games on Channel 20 also. Got an entry pass. Murma's going to take it up.
there you go.
Take it up strong.
Take it up strong,
Draw
get
foul.
fouled. One way to score points, get it in there. Pump fake, get fouled, go to the free throw line and make free throws.
Need to make the free throws.
We're kind of in a scoring drought right now. There we
There
go.
we go.
First point this quarter.
Murmas gets them
Good
both.
job.
Nice looking free throws.
Make a lot of difference if you just make your free throws. Right away, Bert.
Nice hustle, Harshman. Yes. Nice play from
Yep.
one end to the other.
That's just great individual hustle.
Number 3
Yep.
of Southeast, Eddie McMahon.
That's
Great hustle to get to the ball, loose ball.
He wanted the ball
That's
worse
right.
than that guy, that
Yep.
other guy.
Yep.
He took off and went to get it.
And made him foul him to prevent the easy basket.
Yep.
Harshman's going to be at the line here for a 1-and-1. Yeah. Couldn't quite get it to fall off the back iron. High off the back iron, didn't come back down in. Harshman plays the lanes, the passing lanes pretty well. He anticipates that.
Well, if that had gone,
Wow. Up to Tracy. Tracy's going to bring it up across half court here. Clock dropping below 3:40 in this final quarter of play.
too much dribbling.
Lanning puts a shot up. Pretty contested. Tracy had position, just not position to be able to cut off the
You know, late in the
little
ball
jump
game,
shot.
late in the ball game, he doesn't have hardly any fouls. He should have went up there and contested that and blocked the shot, or
Say, actually, Jackson doesn't have any fouls
Yeah.
in this game. So.
that's what I mean. You know, might as well go up there and try to block the shot. It's not like you're going to foul out.
Nice steal by Murmas. Good hand on the ball. And then throws it right to the Southeast.
And then goes fouls. That's pretty. That's kind of the way it goes when that happens. Again, not much varsity experience.
Good play to get there in the passing lane and get the steal.
Full timeout.
Full timeout called by Southeast after the steal back. right on the sideline. Didn't have anywhere to go with it. 21-49 our score, 2:43 remaining in this ball game. 17 fouls for the Warriors, 9 for the Trojans. Both teams in a 1-and-1. Next foul puts the Warriors in a 2-shot. Leading scorer for the Warriors tonight was Braden Mercer, fouled out in the third quarter, had 9 points. Right now, Tracy 2, Tracy has 4, Lanning 2, Murmas 4, Dawson 2. Those are the ones on the floor that have any points.
Yeah.
12 and 9.
That's
21.
it.
That's it.
That's it. I'd call for the ball too if I was 13.
Long shot, hits from the wing.
21. That's a freshman.
I'd be willing to bet that everybody out there right now is freshman or maybe freshman-sophomore combination. We're going to get Dawson on a traveling call.
Checking in for Marion, number 21, Caden Wilhelm.
Caden Wilhelm going to check in for the Warriors. Our lone freshman.
Our lone freshman.
Tracy up for the rebound. Minute 30 to go here. Tracy's going to push the ball up, take it all the way in, draws the foul. Going to get 2 shots.
Nobody picked him up, so he just kept going.
Kept going.
Yeah.
What he should have done earlier in the game, right from the get-go. They were picking him up a little bit more, but take it strong to the hoop if they're going to give you anything. He mixed the first one. Running clock right now. Didn't realize that, though. I just looked up.
No.
Tracy makes the second. Nice steal by a combination of Dawson and Murmas. Move by Lanning. Tracy better get up and get out of that lane. Murmas hits a shot. Three-pointer.
Wow,
that's a
that's
Casey
a
Sun three-pointer.
Three-pointer.
10 seconds to go in this ball game. Clock winding down. Southeast going to hold it up top. 5-4.
Unfortunately for the Warriors, all they scored was 12 points the second half. 14 the first half.
So the Warriors are going to fall tonight 26-52 to Southeast. Like we mentioned earlier, one of the things I want to say is next week, the Classic Tournament here in Marion. You got games starting on Monday and Tuesday. Warriors, girls and guys, do not play until Thursday night. Thursday night, 7 o'clock, will be the Lady Warriors. Followed after that game will be the guys. Going to play Eureka on Thursday and Remington here on Friday. Saturday's game times to be determined by the wins, losses on Thursday and Friday.
Okay, well, like we said earlier with the girls' game, a lot of inexperience, no place to go but up. And I think we will be a lot better in January than we are right now, so see better things coming.
Really, the whole season is building up, just like kind of like football. You're building to the end of the season.
Yep.
All these games do is help seed you for that point, but really it all comes down to how you play in February.
Yep.
Not here in December.
Well, We'll be seeing you. Remember people, to keep the main thing, right?
That's right.
Okay.
See you next week.
Next week.